What's up? Oh yeah, there was a time where a lot of y'all didn't know that Ghostface was virtually signed and pretty much signed by Jay Z. Jay liked Ghost so much he wanted to bring him over. See, here's the problem: Ghost was RZA's favorite out of everybody to work with. Ray and Ghost was his favorite to work with. Why? Because they was always ready to go, and people like Deck and what was that, Deck and You God, they always felt a certain way about how RZA treated them. Even Master Killer. RZA's a businessman. I know these guys wanted to get their album out, but when Iron Man dropped, everybody was pissed because they was like, "Hey, we supposed to be our turn." Ghost came out with Ray. Now, what you mean? Ghost got his own album now, so now it's basically another Ghost and Ray album. What about us? It's supposed to be our turn. This is how we supposed to come out. So dudes are waiting on their turn to drop their independent work, and it's not coming out quick enough. See, Meth came, Dirty came, then Ray, then Jizza, and then was supposed to be Deck. But that whole thing got destroyed, and then the Deck didn't come next, and it became Ghostface Iron Man. And everybody, whoa, wait a minute now, what's this? So it broke the order. So Ghost was always that dude. And since Supreme Clientele and everything else came out in 2000, it was just mostly Ghost and really no Ray. RZA, this is his favorite. Plus, Ghost got 4 kids with RZA's sister. I don't know if they ever got married. So most of the chick he be talking about all the time is RZA doggone sister. So when Iron Man dropped in '96 with him, Ghost, and Kappa, it was like the old gang's back. So Epic was the label they were on at the time, but Jay Z always saw potential in Ghost. Meth and Ghost was his favorite, and Kappa Don, like they knew each other back in the day, like Rhyme, on a rap tip. So he always gravitated more towards to Ghost because he told Ghost all the time, man, your voice, man, it's crazy. And this is back when they was doing Volume 3. And he was talking to them like, man, your voice is just like perfect, man. That's the perfect name for you. The laser beam vocalist. Because, I mean, it's just pure the way your voice is, man. So he always loved his voice. So about time Bulletproof Wallets came out, that was like looked at as one of his worst albums. And it was some songs on there. It was some hits. But it didn't get and grasp a lot of the people like the rest of his previous work. So this is more like the party record, some R&B tracks. It just didn't work. So after that, the Wu-Tang started doing their own thing and moving on to other projects. So by the time he put out another solo joint, he had to get a new deal because his Epic deal had ran out. And he basically got signed based off Jay-Z bringing Ghost over and getting him a deal with Def Jam. And his album cover is the photos he did when he took the picture with on stage performing "Summertime" with Beyonce at Jay-Z's farewell concert at Madison Square. He wasn't even supposed to perform that night because they wasn't even supposed to do that song "Summertime." But once they decided they was in New York, he called up Ghost to see if Ghost could do it. Ghost was just chilling in the crib. And he was like, "Man, you want to come do the Summertime joint on the thing?" He was like, "Yeah." And then he had Slick with him because him and Slick went out there and performed. Because he was like, "Yeah, I got Slick here. I want to perform with Slick." So Ghost and Slick went out there and did their thing. And it was better than Bulletproof Wallets. You know what I'm saying? But it just didn't have the promotion or the backing that it should have had. So the song Love with Music Soul Child and K Fox. Definitely go listen to that off the Pretty Tony album. RZA, True Bass, No ID. Everybody was on there doing their thing for the Pretty Tony joint. It just, when it came out, the music has changed. So it didn't have a lot of marketing as promised. But Ghost got a fat check off that. Fat check. So he comes back with a more street album. The next time up, he came out with the Fish Scale album. With Back Like That and Be Easy. You got MF Doom, you got some producers out here that was doing it. This is his first time venturing out without RZA to say, look, I got this. I'm grown up. I can go ahead and do this. So Fish Scale was like 25 songs. So it was so dope and so many songs. He basically just had another one came out later on with the rest of the songs that was on it. He had so many joints on more Fish. So when he put out all these records or whatever on Def Jam, he was at this point he was kind of mad at what happened with Fish Scale, and he had the rest of the songs. He just put out another record called Mo Fish, and it was just as dope. So they put that out, but he was really trying to get out his deal at this point. So Ghost is just, putting out the records that he already had did because he had did like 30, 40 songs. Ghost was really working hard, trying to really push the narrative. But Def Jam was at a peril at this time. They was getting ready to do their adios. Thanks for stopping by. So that's when he had his group, the Theodore Unit, and all of that. But Jay was responsible for him coming over here really and getting this deal. He was one of the main people to bring Ghost over. A lot of people don't know that. Shoot, I don't know, man. RZA had this funky contract with him. He had to get out of his deal with RZA, where RZA really let him go and do his own thing. So, I mean, shouts out to the RZA for that, But at the time, I think it was more that situation than anything else. The Ghost was a real one. So, yeah. Hope that answered your question, dude. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out.